Now, once you have the exercise file open, make sure you toggle to the site plan view. Now we're going to click on the topographic service, and then from the massing and site, we're going to select subregion. So now you can actually sketch a shape in here and create new subregion. So let's just try that. Let's just create a rectangular piece of subregion. And we're going to select OK. And you can see now if you look at it in isometric view, you have this patch here. Now we can actually assign the material to this patch. Material, we're going to call this, let's say, assign material. Say paving, cast in place concrete. Okay, let's see that we have a concrete pad there. Now if we look at it in a consistent color view, let's make this topographic surface into, just make it into grass. We don't have grass material, so we're going to create a new one. We're going to rename this, just call it grass, or maybe call it lawn. Okay, and we're going to open up the material appearance library. From appearance library, we're going to look for site, site work, Bermuda grass, and we're going to just load the appearance property into our lawn material. So the information is being transferred over to here. This way here, lawn here. Here we go. So this is what's going to look like. Graphic is going to be, make it green. Select OK, apply, OK. So we have a green lawn, and then we have this concrete patch. So this is how you create a separate subregion inside these topographic service. Now we want to create the roadway with a separate material, so we got to set boundary in the topographic service. Now we toggle back to the site plan view of the model. We're going to create a topographic subregion of the roadway from this view. So first I'm just going to highlight these subregion I previously created and then just delete them. So I deleted this. Now I'm going to select subregion again. Now, rather than creating a line, I can actually just draw a line, and on top of these other line, but it's probably easy if I use the pick line method, because the AutoCAD drawing is already done, and we can utilize those information from the AutoCAD file. So we can just pick. So it seems like these are a bunch of different segments. So I'm just going to pick the main line, and I'm going to fillet them. So maybe we make that into 3 meter fillet. And we're going to continue picking other lines. So I'm going to pick this line. I'm just going to fillet it, trim the corner, and then fillet it with 3 meter radius. Now I can just pick this line and then just drag it down to snap to the end point of this line. I type SC from my keyboard and it snapped to the end point. Maybe I can extend this to this edge. Will it let me? Okay, probably not. So I'm just going to pick another line here. Now I'm going to trim the corner. I'm going to pick another line here and trim it to the corner. Pick line here. Pick this line. Pick this line. And I'm going to use the trim to corner method to get the lines in place first. Pick this line and then use the trim to corner again. Now it's wanting me to have two lines overlap. So because this line and this line overlap, but once I trim it, that should take care of the problem. I can just pick up this endpoint and snap to the endpoint of this line. And trim the corner again. Now let's see if I can pick up these arc. Let's do an arc. Use another arc. And we're going to fillet this. We use the same 3 meter radius. Let's see how that works. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, it's too much, so let's see what this, delete this. We're just going to do an arc from here, so from this point probably to this point. We'll make it we'll make this into an easy number. Let's say that's a 1500 millimeter radius, and we're just going to drag the endpoint to snap to the endpoint. I'm just going to type SC from my keyboard to snap the endpoint. Now I'm going to fillet this one as well, but we're going to change the radius to 1500 millimeter. Yeah, that looks good. So do the same here. Now we just have to do this last a little bit. We're just going to use a pick line method again. Trim the corner. and fillet radius. No. Fillet the radius. Toggle this on the option bar. Now this should work. So we're finished. So we're going to click on the green check mark, and we create a new subregion. So if you look at it in 3D view, we pick this subregion, we're going to assign different material. So let's see, we have asphalt. Yeah, we have asphalt shingle, but not asphalt. So we're going to create a new material. We're going to rename it asphalt paving. And then we're going to open up the library again, appearance library. We can look for site work and asphalt dark gray. We're going to pick up this property of the material, transfer it to our material that we just created. And then we look at the graphic. We're going to use the render appearance. We're going to select apply, OK. And then if we see, this is our roadway. There you go.